Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Fun with Maths. Here's a system of equations. M squared minus n squared is equal to 1. M squared plus mn is equal to 2. What is the value of m and n? Now here's the solution. By the way, this is the first equation. This is the second equation. Now to start, let's bring down the first equation, that is m squared minus n squared equals 1. Now, m squared minus n squared, this is an identity, that is the sum and difference of two squares. So for this, we can expand this into m plus n times m minus n, then equals 1. And consider this as our third equation. Now let's bring down our second equation, which is m squared plus mn equals 2. Now we can take out the common, which is m, and then factor m squared divided by m, that is m, then positive mn divided by m, that is positive n, equals 2. So for this, consider this as our fourth equation. Now next is, let's divide our third equation and fourth equation. So that is m plus n times m minus n divided by m times m plus n equals 1 divided by 2. Now we can cancel m plus n over m plus n. So now we're left with m minus n over m, and equals 1 over 2. Next is we can cross multiply. So 2 times m minus n is equal to 1 times m, that is m. And then let's multiply 2 times m, that is 2m, 2 times negative n, that is negative 2n, equals m. Next is, we can take this negative 2n to the other side, and this m to the left side. So this is now 2m minus m is equal to positive 2n. So from negative to positive. And then 2m minus m, that is equivalent to m, because 2 minus 1 is 1. So we're left with m equals 2n. Now for this, consider this as our fifth equation. So again, our fifth equation is m is equal to 2n. Now, going back to our first equation, let's bring down, that is m squared minus n squared equals 1. Now, since we have the value for m, which is equal to 2n, let's substitute this value here. So m squared, that is now 2n to the power of 2 minus n squared equals 1. Then let's multiply 2n to the power of 2, that is 2n times 2n, and that is equivalent to 4n squared. Then minus n squared equals 1. Now, we can subtract 4n squared minus n squared, that is equal to 3n squared, then equals 1. Next, we can divide both sides by 3. So this is cancelled. Here we're left with n squared equals 1 over 3. Now, we're going to eliminate this squared by inserting a square root both sides. So now this is cancelled, the square and the radical. So here we're left with n, then equals the square root of 1 over 3. That is equivalent to positive negative 1 over square root of 3. Now next is, we can use our fifth equation. That is, m is equal to 2n. And then for n, Since we have the value, let's substitute this value here. So this is now m is equal to 2 times positive negative 1 over square root of 3. Then multiply. This is now m is equal to 2 times positive negative 1 over square root of 3. That is equal to positive negative 2 over square root of 3. And for this, we can have two values of m. And we can have two values of n. So to write, this is now mn equals, first, that is positive 2 over square root of 3. And positive 1 over square root of 3. Another negative 2 over square root of 3. And negative 1 over square root of 3. So these are the values of m and n. If the value of m is positive 2 over square root of 3, the value of n is positive 1 over square root of 3. And then, if the value of m is negative 2 over square root of 3, the value of n is negative 1 over square root of 3. And that's all for today. For more exciting videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to Fun with Maths.